artists in the community. We have them to bring their art. They exhibit it there.
You said you were on Jefferson.
Yes, so I'm on Eglinton Yes. Remember, I make your jewelry. I'm a master jeweler. Eh?
Are you? So you're art curator, a jeweler, you're everything.
Multi-genius. So I am on Eglinton for the last 40 years. And I have never left the community because I believe in developing communities.
For sure.
There's a lot of people say, oh, I want to see a nice community. But if you want to see a nice community, you have to help to develop it.
That's very true.
Please develop the community.
That's very true.
So I never leave the community, and I work with all the business people to do collaborations. And in essence, you're talking about Little Jamaica, right? You're talking about Little Jamaica. I'm really the de facto president of Little Jamaica.
Yeah?
Yeah, because I am here 40 years.
That's a long time.
Yeah.
That's a long time.
Yes, before my firstborn son was born.
Oh, wow.
And he's about 38 now.
Oh, wow.
So the point I'm making, we want to scale up in the community now to make the community more vibrant. This part, I don't want you to edit this part out. We want the business people to have more access to capital.
For sure.
Access to capital.
For sure.
Even this restaurant that we're at just opened, Umpy's Jerk. Capital is needed. So capital do not mean that because the government in Ottawa announced some millions and Queen's Park talking about some millions and City Hall.
Yeah, sorry, I'm just going to fix the mic one more time.
It doesn't mean that the capital is getting into our account because the same protocol that they set up. So what I mean by that, if my bank, I can go to my bank and ask for resources, but because of their rigorous protocol, credit score, assets, etc.,
it's just hard to find support
from the basic banks, even my personal bank. Why I'm raising that, if you, the government, and the government should know this, the government should know that the United Nations has designated a decade that they call a decade of the African. And that decade going to finish 2024 here, and I think most of our people don't know. And it's on them. The burden is on you to search for information.
Yeah.
Is that correct?
Yeah.
Yes, so the decade is already finished, but our Prime Minister, Mr. Justin Trudeau, did a good thing. There's many things that I can say make some error on, many things. But this time he said he wanted to extend the decade of the African. So I think that was a good thing. And because of that, we're going to put him on our front page of the Jamaican Express newspaper that we publish.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, imagine that. Not all the time I'm going to take up Mr. Justin Trudeau and put it on our front page. But this time I have to because I want,
because he's helping the community.
That's correct. And a lot of people love the Trudeau's family, the Trudeau family. So once he's on front page, people are going to read it. And I have an interest for them to learn about the extension of the decade of the African.
And what you're doing is really important. I feel like Black art isn't often invested in, and I think being someone to curate that and being able to put it on display, especially without the leg up of these are people who are taking our things and just getting a profit from it, you're kind of giving back to the community at large by doing that. And I think that's important.
Talking about taking our things, you have the problem all over the world. And what I'm interested in for media, like yours, media, to start address causation of things. So when there's a problem, whether it's in Gaza, whether it's in Sudan, whether it's in Ukraine, check out causation, because you can never understand the issue without having a proper contextual understanding of causation. So you'll be just
True.
running up and down, but you're not addressing the issue.
Yeah.
So I'm into always causation of a thing, what is the cause of it, and solution. So Little Jamaica, we want to scale up now by getting capital. And we don't want the bank to do the administration of this capital, because if we have good credit and everything, we could go and get it ourselves.
Yeah.
I'm thinking if the government want to do something for us, it's a special, I'm not saying just hand out money without protocol, but there have to be a special arrangement. I'm in business 5 years, I'm paying my mortgage or my rent, I have a good account setting. Those are basic criteria that I think should be the requisite or the prerequisite for getting some money. Because if the business are succeeding, then Canada succeed.
Yeah, it's true.
Canada.
If we're in this, we should be in this all together, you know?
That's correct. So that's I have a lot of things to say, so I'll exhaust your taping very, very fast. But I'm just saying the essence of what I'm saying. And when I'm speaking, I generally like to go to the essence of a thing. Essence of a thing, what is its purpose, why it exists. That's the essence. I like to shift pivotally quick to essence. The essence is we want capital, because look our youth now. We're trying to set this part is more important. Our children right now, our youth, they are our children.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter if they come from our loins, they are our children.
Yeah.
The youth right now, we're planning to set up a summit. Put down the gun and the violence. And don't make it cool again to have gun. It's not cool to be knifing and gunning. It's not cool. So what we want to do, we want to call the youth together and say, look, the causation of this situation that you're going, you're fighting the wrong person. You remember what our brother, the Honorable Robert Lester Marley said? You're fighting the wrong person. That person that you're fighting is not your enemy.
Yeah.
So when you go and killing one another, they call revenge killing, right? You have to let you sit down and we're family, we're friends. What you're doing is not good for yourself nor the community. So let's elevate the conversation now. If you have something against a brother, come to the elders. The elders. That's how we used to do it in our culture. That's our culture in the motherland. There's a dispute, you come to the elder and let the elder address the matter and then resolve it, and then we become even better friends and build one another. So I'm dealing with Pastor Swaby. He's a pastoral person for the fellowship at 220 Bethridge. I talked to him about it already. Just that it don't go medium. You're the first medium. We want to have a summit on the youth violence and the homelessness. Just recently, my friend, and I can say not the councillor, not Mr. Crescenti, but Doug Ford, the premier, is a friend. I know him from he was doing councilship, and I put him in our newspaper too. But he was asked the other day, what about the overpopulation in the prisons? He said that all he's going to do is build more prisons. So I want the Honorable Premier, Mr. Doug Ford, his friend here speaking, Maxwell Blackwood, that we would like to have a conversation on the matter of getting some community center in the community. And fund them. Fund them from start. So we want bridges, we want road, but human life is more important than bricks and mortar. Yes. So I will want to talk to Mr. Ford about that. I don't want this to be clipped out either. Because the youth, why you have the violence, why you have the car jacking, why you have all of these things, is because the people do not have proper engagement. We're also having what we call Nubian Business Expo in October. We had it for the first time the last year at the convention center, bringing all the business together under one roof. And we bring 5 pilots from WestJet and Air Canada to get the youth them into vocational skill, aviation, construction, etc.
Nice, nice.
That's what we're doing, literally.
Yeah.
This is not talking now, eh?
Yeah. You put in action.
So that's why I want the government, all the 3 levels of government, to engage in serious investment in the community now. So without further ado, my friend, I appreciate you're sharing this with us, and whatever you can get out there, please get it out there.
Will do.